Oh, and it looks like we might be starting things off a little slow here as BetBoom come in. Looking to go about taking this mid control. They didn't do it instant, but they will be walking straight into this stack. Dual Berettas, USPs all ready to fire off. And so the mid control's denied. Plan has to change now for BetBoom. They managed to get Axile down through the window. They're going to give him a bit of time to try and work his way through connector. You said you want some good mileage out of Axile, having a rough year. But as is the case with this guy, you know the heights he's capable of. Just not in this pistol round.
6 feet under instead. The A push gets punished, but there's a second man, and BetBoom can't find him, so it's not exactly an open runway into this site. They're going to go back through middle. Rotation is already here. Lux trying to slow them down, trying to stop them on this split. His teammate is in a hot and bothered spot. He's got nothing to do but fight. They're coming from both sides. Lato falls. Heaven rotate in time as well. And the bomb gets dropped as well. This might be Legacy landing on their feet in this pistol unless Siren can pull out an ace.
Siren has been the guy in these games for BetBoom. But an awkward spot to find himself in. They'll triple swing him, all play together. They wait for the info, and then they swing with 3. Nothing that Siren can do there.
You know, change their mind on the fly. And so you often see those Julie stacks, those flash setups. Legacy well prepared for BetBoom's pistol.
You also feel like where mid gets really scary is like when AWPs are in play, because then there's different layers to how you can go about approaching mid as CTs, right? You never know whether you're going to be fighting like deep into A, players at Fountain, guys on the stairs, playing out through camera, the rotate in through temple. So it's like, yeah, pistol round taking mid, lovely. Gets a little trickier as the game goes on. Just want this to be a nice money-making round, and that's exactly what Legacy are going to get, only losing 1 player.
Right now, Legacy can't be certain about where this one's ending up. 3 strong on B is a lot of resources, and Axel through the smoke catches Lux. Oh,
well, return to sender, Nissim. Gonna thwart Axile's efforts over towards B main. And that's actually a lot of control for BetBoom to lose, right? That's gonna force them to go and explore the other side of the map. Axile was the only guy outside of B, so they needed this opener at the A side of the map. Siren has provided it. And even though Legacy went aggressive through B main, they know this is the A hit, it doesn't matter. They won't get here in time. Siren continues his reign of terror on these openings.
Yeah, he said he was the guy. He's certainly showing it. In the couple of games they've played here in Austin. And a couple of rounds in this match as well. Sharp entries for Siren will force a save. But Boomich is here to deny that. And some of the kit still hanging around, but as soon as he goes to save, it will already be too late. Oh, nice shot.
Man, it's still early days, right? But the kind of form you're getting out of Siren in these games have been super promising. Like, even there, right? You needed the openers.
I feel like Metasport is the ugly. What's the bad?
The bad?
Why have we got 2 negatives, Harry? Why can't we have the good, the great, and the bad?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's what you'd love. Maybe like the complexity, weirdness.
Okay.
Could be bad. But the vibes seem good for complexity today. We saw Grim earlier.
He had a big smile.
He did have a big smile.
In that North American bash as well, against NRG right now. Beer Lato in hot water. Fire on the feet, barely makes it out. That smoke from his teammate buys a bit of time. Dumao committed, needs one. Shadow, but Boomich is sharp right now. Opening kill will even things up. 4 on 4 on this A split. Do they want to commit? It looks like BetBoom going back to regroup. The map goes quiet. Legacy in the dark.
There's still no reaction from Legacy on either side of the map here, right? They're kind of trapped in this 2-2. They're willing to fly blind after losing a man over in middle. Dumau full. And they just took a peek in through water, but they missed the timing on this full stack taking shape over towards main. Lux was still paranoid about middle. That's all thanks to the fullback from BetBoom. Good stuff for Boomich to make this A-hold feel uncomfortable.
And missed Heaven Smoke doesn't cost them, luckily enough. And actually, as a result, they climb up and take that space. Even more powerful in the post plant.
He reconsidered. There's a moment of hesitancy here. Legacy still believe it's the A play. And these slowdowns, these group ups for BetBoom have put a bit of fear in Legacy. Instead, though, that's just going to leave this double hold inside of B, and it gets melted. Siren arriving late from his lurk at A. Catching Lux and ready for the rotates. Bomb now planted. BetBoom carve a path back into this round from the deficit.
So BetBoom, another disadvantaged round squeezed out. And Siren with some outstanding shots in this game so far. Both those kills. Reads the flank immediately after finding the con player. This is a red-hot looking BetBoom right now. And it's not going to get easier on this CT side for Legacy.
The decision to regress is really nice, and it's the type of move that Legacy just haven't been making in the game yet. 3 players walking the A main push, and this crunch is about to come in at water. Nissim takes first contact. The AWP on the line will get overran, but they can't get into dark in time. That triple flank arrives. Bomb will be planted here. There's still a 2-on-3 on the cards for BetBoom. And they know where these players are coming from.
Legacy need this round.
They finally made an aggro move. It's worked out for them. They've thinned the herd. Now they've just got to finish the captain and his right-hand man, Axal, in here alongside Boomich. Half the time ticked off this bomb already. They hear the footsteps out through dark. Clean stuff for Axal. But he will take one to the dome, getting whittled down, finished off. It's got to be Boomich or it's nothing. This is to keep the scoreline flawless for BetBoom, and Boomich will deliver. 7 straight to the BetBoom squad as the captain clutches up. They try to hand it more aggression, and you can't say you blame them. That's the closest they've come to winning a round yet, but it feels like that's what BetBoom were ready for.
One.
They wait with the AWP, holding an extremities push, and they get rewarded for it.
Zorti's had to pick mid, B main, and con in this T side. His starting positions have often netted him an opener. Sadzin's AWP, on the other hand, has been mostly irrelevant. This could change right now. Swing in mid, gets all the info. Sadzin's got to pick his shots.
Might just fall through with this.
It's the fact that they smoke themselves as well is like, oh yeah, we don't want you to come A. Please don't come A. Well, I think BetBoom are biting down on that. 20 seconds through the smoke. Good luck.
What? I mean, you shouldn't be winning this if you're BetBoom. You've gone right into the stack. You've played into the hands of Legacy. They don't know about the Sadzin AWP. They don't know that it's still here. They spotted him earlier. Missed shot. Sadzin's allowed to reposition. Zorti won't give him a third chance. And so locked out of another clutch round there. Legacy. When you're this far behind, it's really, really hard to find the kind of room, the knowledge to make a call like that, right? You don't want to risk your last golden chance on an early swing that gives the round away. And so it's very, very passive here from Legacy. They're in this 3-2 hold, starting to get mowed down over towards A, space getting taken. Sadzin calling for rotates, his teammates trying to join him. And all across the map, Legacy can hear the BetBoom aren't fully in position yet. They hear these players coming in a little bit later. They're not able to pick up the kills on them, and so now you get very claustrophobic. You're boxed in middle. There's a fight here you have to win before you can even get to Sadzin to help him. And he's still doing all he can on the AWP. They've slinked on past. They made it past Zorti. At least the first man did, and that's going to inspire him to give chase. Caught by Nissim. 2 players left in main. It's Boomich and Axal, the 2-1. That last 2v3 for BetBoom. Can they do it again? Sadzin doesn't think so. Defuse stuck, and even though it's close, this is looking like Legacy will salvage a third. They don't allow BetBoom to come through with 10 rounds straight.
Salty looking confident, fighting the water. P250 there. Got to be a little careful. Meanwhile, push up for Siren. He was the owner of A main in that T side. He's going to keep it going. 5-on-4 here for BetBoom, and they walk away.
Yeah, they don't overstay their welcome. Very content with a free 5v4 right off the top of the round. But you will see Legacy embarking on this B here. Util coming in, and only 2 players in the site, but they both hold their own. And one step further, Zorti kicking it out into the open. He takes all the fights, and that is a dominant pistol leveled against Legacy.
Not gonna lie, I actually really liked that X-Tech, but they didn't get a left side smoke in. For some reason, they threw it after everyone was dead. It had to come through. Maybe they want to use the molly to push Zorti out to fight him, but he just swings in the Molotov and gets 2 headshots right here. The molly is cool, but they're smoking temple. They're not smoking backside.
They have a bit more blocking util as well.
Yeah.
Angle's going to molly into dark. This is a huge problem. Like, so much time is being wasted right now. Blank coming in on the extremities. Legacy now know that the BetBoom are aware. And then this stack is taking shape over towards B. There should be no in this. Knife pull for Magnagez. Combat knifing. And it's just do now in a world of hurt. BetBoom overrun them, and a knife kill lobbed into the mix.
That's not even trolling. That's just the best choice in that situation. He couldn't get the reload off.
To take some A main space away before this hit, and it hasn't come through. Taking that space was denied, and once more this flank is ready to come through from BetBoom. Magnagez, really good job on this guy of holding on to his util, right? Another round where he's blocked them with 30 seconds left on the clock. That's forced a change of plan out of Legacy, going back over towards this A site. And Siren, well, he was the guy starting this game, firing on all cylinders. It would make sense, it would be poetic if he could be the one to end it. Siren and Boomich can, and BetBoom run away with a dominant victory over Legacy to find themselves 2-1 at the stage 1 here in Austin.